It's your main man, Clubber D, back in the place to be. I just got back from Budapest. You know what I'm saying? They owe me some money because they had messed up on my hairline, took some hair from somewhere else and put it up there. It fell out, but the hair that they took didn't grow back. So, I got to deal with the people over there and had to give my money back. But anyways, we're here to talk about the fight. Yes, we're here to talk about Ryan Garcia going against Tank Davis. Yes, King Ryan against Gervonta Tank Davis, a.k.a. Lil Manny Fresh. They've been hyping this fight up to be like the face of boxing fight, and this is the biggest, fight that we've seen in quite some time. And as the kids say, that's completely cap. No, this fight, yes, they do numbers at the gate, but it's not like these guys are Canelo or anybody of the top tier boxers right now. These guys aren't that level. People act like they do, but they're not. Look at the numbers. And I'm a big fan of Tank Davis, but as I've always said, him being under the tutelage of Mayweather, he's left Mayweather Promotion, but it looks like LB and everybody's still talking for him. So, I don't know if GTD Promotions is his own thing. Are they still under Mayweather? He's still PBC, so I just don't understand the dynamic of that. But Tank is, 27, 28? What big fights does he have, okay? Look at the people that he hasn't fought and he talks about all the time. Look at the Devin Haney's or Shakir Stevenson's, people like that. They're in the boxing world. They're a little more, at least for Devin's sake, he's younger, but they're both younger than Tank, and they have, better accolades, maybe better resume. But anyways, let's talk about this fight. Who's gonna win? This is a tough one because it can go either way. You got Tank, who has the power, but he's a slow starter. Like in the Barrios fight, even Rolly Ramirez fight, he was losing at the early rounds and then came back and knocked him out. Rolly Ramirez, he knocked him out a little earlier, but even Isaac Cruz fight, he fought with one hand, but Tank can take a beating, not really a beating, but he can get outpointed. You know what I'm saying? And I got Tank winning personally. I got Tank. I'll say maybe 5th or 6th or 7th round knockout, in the middle round knockout. But parallel universe. Okay, this is because I'm after the Fat King. Parallel universe. If Ryan Garcia can withstand Tank's power, if he can take Tank's power, I got Ryan Garcia winning on points. They're saying, so Tank is susceptible to that left hook, and that's Ryan Garcia's favorite punch. I don't think Ryan will knock him out. Clubber D has been wrong, but since I'm after the Fat King, I'm always right. So I got Tank, but do not be surprised if it goes the distance and Ryan Garcia wins by decision. And side note, apparently they might announce Bud Crawford going against Earl Spence, even though that fight should happen about 3 years ago. They might announce that. They might not, but that's a rumor going around. But they even said that during Super Bowl time. So, I really don't. That's a fight that I'm like, I'm over it. But that fight, they might announce that fight soon. And also, look at the undercard. Look at David Morrell. He's a beast Cuban boxer, 168 pounds. He's been trying to call out David Benavidez. A lot of people are ducking him. He's like David Benavidez at 168. So that fight should be crazy. The last person he fought, he put them in the hospital, put him in a coma. So this dude is serious. So David Morrell, check that fight out on the undercard too. But like I said, I am going with Tank by knockout. But if it goes to decision, Garcia, because he'll outbox him. Yo. What up? Oh, it's your man, Clubber D. Back in a place to be with a quick little recap of the fight we all saw. And according to the numbers, if the numbers are correct, 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, I believe, is what they said. I know at the gate in Vegas they made about 22 million, but Tank and Ryan, they're always bringing crowds to the actual arena, so that's not new. But if the numbers are correct and they brought in that much people, eyes on the sport, that's great. That's perfect because they weren't really doing that before, but now that they're doing that, amazing. And another thing, like I said, watch for David Morrell. This dude's a star. I'm glad they showcased him. People could see the type of violence he inflicts on people. And they're already talking about him versus Benavidez. He's number 1 in the WBA. Benavidez has been number 1 in the WBC. But we all want to know what Canelo's going to do. Oh, wait, he's fighting John Ryder. But anyways, but they're trying to get Morrell and Benavidez to fight each other. Both of them deserve a title shot, just their stature right now in the ranking system. But, Canelo don't want no smoke with any of them, so they're going to try to eliminate each other before they fight Canelo. But let's get on to the main event. And wait a second. Got my man Roy Jones, one of the greatest fighters of all time, holding the WBC and the WBA belt on his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about him fighting Indio Champ or Anthony Pettis. We're not here to talk about that. Just Roy Jones Jr., just representing. Anyways, what did I tell you? Tank should not have been in the same ring with Ryan. Tank is 28 years old. Tank has been around, doesn't have really many marquee fights. This is not a marquee fight. If someone says this is a marquee fight for Tank or saying this is a high-level fight for Tank, they probably don't know much about boxing, because Ryan Garcia has never fought anyone undefeated, and he's never fought ex or current champion, okay? Ryan Garcia is still kind of young in the sport. This guy, he's ducked out of certain hard fights and didn't want to do the fights, and he wasn't on the ready level to fight somebody like Tank. Tank is smart. Tank knows how to fight. I just wish that he fought better opposition. We all do. But, Tank, Ryan has sloppy footwork, knocked him down in the second round. Ryan wasn't moving his feet that often. And then, 7th round, he throws a hook. All the chicken McNugget meat was all open on the side. Bam, to the ribs. And then if you notice, Tank twisted his hand, so he turned into that punch. Perfect liver spot. I mean, he obliterated him. Okay, that reminds me of, Ryan did the same thing to Luke Campbell, ex-gold medalist, and Roy Jones. Bam, another body shot. I think it was the Virgil Hill. I could be wrong though. He got him with the famous body shot. So those liver shots are no joke. You know what I'm saying? I got hit in the liver 2 weeks ago, but I was down for like 3 seconds. I got right back up, but that's another story. She owed me money, but we was arguing over about that outside of Wegmans. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, Tank, what does he do from here? I mean, I give him credit. Yeah, he put on a show that's perfect, but this fight should have happened 2 years ago. I give Ryan all the credit in the world, because you guys always brought up a hurdle for this fight not to happen. All right, we'll fight you, rematch clause. Oh, we'll fight you, we want to drain you 10 pounds. Oh, we'll fight you, make it a catch weight. So my hat's off to Ryan. I will take it off, but I'm looking dusty right now. My hat's off to Ryan for taking this fight, because Tank did everything not to have the fight, making excuses why not to have this fight. When you're robbing the fans, you got 1.2 million people tuning into this thing. So why didn't you want to make easy money 2 years ago? Like, why draw this stuff out? This is the problem with boxing. But hopefully this kind of starts, hey, you know what? We got more eyes on the sport we're getting. Let's start making these fights that people want to see. This isn't a fight that really hardcore fans didn't want to see. You know what I'm saying? I got a little piece of my dog's hair in my hat, but that's okay. Hardcore fans didn't really want to see this fight, but it happened. It was cool, good to have. But let's get Tank against, if you're going to say at 135, let's get you against Shakur. Let's get you against the undisputed champ, Devin Haney. Let's get the winner of Devin Haney Lomachenko. Why not? Okay, move to 140. You got Teofimo Lopez going against Josh Taylor. Get the winner or loser of that. Hell, even get a Regis Prograis at 140 that nobody wants to fight. Everybody's been ducking. So Tank has options, but no one their style is probably be like Isak Cruz, Pitbull Cruz Part 2, which he gave Tank a tough go around, but Tank broke his hand in that fight, and the fight didn't go how people thought. He thought he'd knock him out, but it is what it is. But Tank still got the win. And if they fight again, he'll get the win again. So I'd rather see him fight somebody a better opposition. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tank did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Ryan came out trying to rush him the first round. It's like wondering, like, Ryan, do you listen to your corner? Like Goose was telling you to do stuff. You just weren't listening. Like, I swear it reminded me of Wilder versus Fury 3. You started jab, do all that stuff the first round, and then just forgot your boxing skills, forgot listening, forgot your footwork, and you saw what happened. Round 7, boom to the gut, take a knee, think about, reflect. What's going on in life? Do you still want to fight? It's your main man, Clubber D, and I was right. It's your main man, Clubber D. I'm out. Stop being dusty.